What's up, everybody? It's me, Tam the Toy Guy, and I finally found the first squad. A first squad, because I want all three of them. But since I only could afford to get Malik in my area, and only Malik, that's who I got, and I got two of them. Because I'm keeping one of these as is, since I already rebodied this, since I already popped this Malik's body off and put his head on. That's whose body he's gonna have. But I may still keep Kado's original body for some experiment, cause I said I was gonna cut one of I said I was gonna cut one of these Malik head dreads down some. And since I put him on the Cam Fashionista body, that's the one I'm gonna experiment that hairstyle with. While I keep this one as is. I bought two of them. I kept one. I opened one on the bus because I already knew I was going to do an unboxing anyway to show y'all how it comes. And I feel very glad for those people who been got these in November and December, because I could have been got these before or a little after Christmas if I went to the Walmart. But the thing with me is I never been to this Walmart. And I ain't been to that Walmart since May, and at that time they didn't have the fresh squad wasn't out yet, so. And the fresh squad is very easy to open. All you do is, this is not complicating like Mattel. Even though these are $25 a piece and I bought two of them, I'm still glad these are easy to open, because Mattel stuff in the same pricing range it's not as easy to open. And yes, this one's legs is loose too, but it's the same with the Mattel Ken dolls with the elastic and that's holding their legs together. But that's the only body. Well, that's most of the time that's the only body average Ken body I got. And I'm gonna show you what that body looks like, because I got all of my articulated Kens in that bag, and I can show y'all what the bodies look like with and without clothes. So my channel is not always geared towards kids, which is why I do these kind of reviews. And I like that his accessories is similar to my Froggy stuff doll accessories, because I got Froggy in December. And I bought Froggy because I've been following Froggy on social media for so long. Since before I became the heavy toy collector I am now. Back then I only had a few toys, but now I have way more, because I follow way more adult collectors, and I've been collecting stuff for so long. My bed does look a mess because I'm filming on it, because I can't edit this, and I cannot edit this the way I want to because my computer is jacked up. So forgive my bed for looking a mess, and I don't stay by myself, so my areas I film in would not be organized to my best advantage. So please forgive me with that one. So I have all of these articulated action figures and male dolls, mostly male dolls, because they barely make action figures like this, and sometimes they sell this what the dolls be at. And this is a Marvel, the black Marvel guy that I bought at Target in November, which is around the same time people start getting their first squad in their area. And I got his little his little shield thing he came with, but sometimes I keep the original accessories, sometimes I don't. And one thing I don't like about this fellow is his blue gloves, but he can wear Ken clothes, because I already told people who followed me on Instagram about that when I first bought him, and that guy was only $19.99. Same price as a DC superhero girl, they still made them. This video could be up to 30 minutes, depending on how I do it, so stay with me. And the thing about the articulated ankle dudes and their shoes is sometimes their shoes can be a pain to get off without damaging the joint. So you gotta be careful with that and pull gently. And I'm glad I'm glad these Fresh Squad dudes came with jeans. I kind of like Malik's outfit the best out of all of them. But out of all the Fresh Squad, I like Anthony the best. But I wish Anthony had came with Malik's clothing. But I like all the Fresh Squad, so I will be getting the other two if I can, if they're will be affordable in the future for on my end. Oh, yikes. There will be some dog nudity, so forgive me, because I'm just doing this to show y'all how these are usually articulated. This probably may be a 20-minute video, but my phone can handle it, so it's either could be bad or good. So if my phone can't upload the video, I might have to upload it on my mom's laptop, but since my computer is jacked up and I had it for so long, this is the longest I had any computer I had. So the computers I usually get barely last even 3 years before this one did. Okay, here are all the bodies. I would say my most least favorite to most favorite. This is my least favorite. He's a good body and all, but both of these are my least faves because none of these have ankle articulation. Not like he's double. Basically, this Dumbledore body may be my least favorite one out of him because his knees are double jointed. But one thing I don't like, he's shorter than average cannon. He comes with those weird plastic blue gloves. And sometimes the Peacekeepers, who is my favorite out of these articulated male bodies, usually come with, but luckily, Benny J. Mike did not come with those. He came with regular hands, so that's good on my end. And this is the one I customized to look like myself anyway, so that's another plus. Only thing I had to do was paint the details in. And what's crazy is his paint held on for a year, and it didn't get yellow or nothing, but people usually say stuff with my parts usually yellow after a year, but luckily, his face didn't yellow or nothing, and I've been painting his facial features many months to a year ago. Because I did edit his hair. That was the only thing I mostly edited. I might have edited his beard too. As for Cadeau, I had him since early 20s, late 2016, early 2016. And back then I didn't know nothing about acrylic paint or nothing. So I painted his mustache beard on with Sharpie, and what's crazy is that's still holding up. And I redid his eyes with acrylic paint too, because one of the dots was uneven. And as for this dude, he been on an articulated body since 2017, and he was the first can I rebodied on one. And the Fresh Squad legs are kind of loose like this. And by loose, I mean these are covered by a not so strong elastic joint, elastic rotation, old school elastic articulation that Mattel used to use back in the 90s. But it's still good if you can find a kin with this skin. If these bodies matches your kin skin tones, But one thing with most of these Mattel can bodies, most times is they don't match the dolls, and this is the closest I can get to his skin tone, which is another win for me. But sad it don't fit. This is what many collectors who collect stuff from Mattel gotta go through. And same with him. He has the same skin tone as Purple Top, but he has the Harry Potter Dumbledore body. That was the closest to his skin complexion. But sadly, good thing is he is broad. Bad news is his skin body don't match. And that's what happens when Mattel don't care about Ken dolls. Only Ken dolls they care about are the white or the Caucasian ones, because all the other ones that are not Caucasian like these two and him, you have to find other Mattel bodies that may match close to them. And sometimes these articulated bodies could be way more, because the brown skin version of this kind of body was on a Texas A&M can, but that can be like $200 and something on Amazon, which is $300 on eBay, sometimes even more than that. And what's sad is Mattel don't care, because if they would have cared, they would have been made another black articulated can, which is why I'm glad where the EPI came with these, and they still doing better. These major toy manufacturers, these other smaller toy manufacturers are still doing a way better job than Mattel, because I experienced that with Mattel's other brands too, that people gotta do these things. But what's crazy is Mattel is still the largest toy company in the world, so keep that in mind. Which is why Mattel don't care, because they still go get money either way, because people buy these dolls for the heads, like I did with him. But it was all good for me, because this body was only $5, and this body is usually $20. But this is what people who collect Ken dolls of all races gotta go through, or who want male articulated action figures or male articulated dolls like this have to go through. And I'm glad that the word of EPI gave these realistic hair, like these dreads. Daniel also got curly hair that's realistic, but sadly, Mattel make those kind of boy dolls, but they're usually white. And Mattel been doing that since they came out with Kens, because back then when I was younger, most Ken dolls had this, I don't know y'all can see this, but he has molded waves in his hair. This is the Ken doll face from my childhood. I remember, because I had 4 or 5 of them with that face, and they all had the same skin tone, which is why I'm glad Mattel got better than what they was when I was younger. But people in my age always had black dolls, whether there was Barbie or G.I. Joe or Ken. But usually the thing is, back then was most of them were always the same skin tone. There were probably been a few light skinned dolls back then, but that's how companies did back then. That's how all toy companies did back then. But now we got a huge variety from Mattel now, because you got and you see how different they look, even if they got the same face sculpt. Because I customized this one to my best liking. Nobody else can buy this one anywhere unless they go to the person who customized this one for me and see he do the same exact one for them. And there are 2 more Mattel dolls I got and some others. But yeah, this is crazy. This was just a quick unboxing and review. And before I get through this review, I already told y'all what his accessories were, because his accessories are the sunglasses. And my Froggy stuff come with the same accessories, except she got the rim glasses that don't got no detail in the center, but that's still good either way. But yeah, this is it for this video.